So today on the stream, I'm here on Ragnarok. Um, I always feel weird when I start the stream, but I feel like I should say something at the beginning because I know this is gonna be on YouTube later, just as a video. So, but nobody's in the stream, so I'm talking to myself. Anyway, um, yeah, today I'm on Ragnarok. I'm actually going to be doing some renovations. First, I was raising some megalodons last night. I got tired and cryoed the babies up. They're in here somewhere, right here. My two sharks, my baby sharks. Do 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 do. So yeah, what I'm gonna be doing today, I'm gonna be renovating my water pen. It's something I've kind of wanted to do for a while now, and I figure with all the 4 times gathering, I can go ahead and get it done, and then I'll be able to raise my sharks and my frogs and stuff in a nice, pretty water pen. So I'm gonna go over here. I got these sharks out right now. I'm gonna go ahead and cryo them up, and then I'm gonna go over to Scorch because that's where we have most of our resources. And I'm probably gonna grab some stuff from there, make some whoa, lag. Yeah, I'm gonna make some ceilings and pillars, stuff like that, and get to building my new water pen. First I'll show you what it looks like right now. Is that a person down there? That's a pillar. Okay. Actually, I'll show you an aerial view first. Yeah, it's pretty crappy. Pretty crappy, small little water pen. Just, it was something quick that I threw up in the beginning to raise my Tuso in. And I didn't do a very good job with it. I want to make it a little bit better looking, maybe add like a little house to it, and just kind of spruce it up, make it look nice. So, first, I'm gonna go ahead and cryo all these guys up. Show you these guys as well. There's this is just a female I tamed the other night. This is my main female, my stats female. I'm trying to get the health to carry over with this male's stamina and melee. So that's the goal with these guys. I'm trying to get that health and this guy's stamina and melee. And eventually, I would really like to get this girl's colors. I just tamed this one the other day. It's kind of low level. I think it was maybe like a level 90 or something like that. I can't remember now, but yeah, it's a beautiful shark. So yeah, I'm gonna be trying to work on getting those stats with these colors, and I have a baby over there that kind of got a few of them, but still gonna be some work for sure. Get some air. And just a pro tip for anybody that breeds water tames, I found that these guys right here, the Diplocaulus, are freaking awesome. You know, they're pretty much like a living scuba tank, and they're great for breeding underwater. Like, I leveled this girl up to like almost 20k oxygen, and I mean, I never have to use a scuba tank. That'll last for hours. And when it runs out of oxygen or gets close, you just like surface, and it catches its breath, and you see the oxygen went up all the way. So rather than paying all those resources to repair your oxygen tanks all the time, I would say just use a Diplocaulus. They're hard to tame, mostly just because everything in the swamp is trying to kill the Diplocaulus. I've heard and I've read that you can use, what are those things called? Yeah. Grappling hooks. You can use grappling hooks to, like, grab them up, and you can fly them to, like, a pin, drop them in, and knock them out there in safety. But I haven't tried that yet, so I can't confirm or deny that. But yeah, dang, I don't have no meat, no room for meat. I might try that today or sometime this week. I got a few days off. I'm gonna be streaming, like I said earlier, on an earlier stream. I think I'm gonna try to stream like every day, a little bit, if I can. I lost my train of thought. If I can, I might even eventually, maybe, demolish this base and just put everything at the water base. kind of been debating on whether or not I want to do that. But because I feel like I could put all of the stuff that I have here over there. I'd probably have to make it a little bit bigger, but that wouldn't hurt anything, I don't think. And I try to minimize the amount of builds that I have on any given server just to keep it simple. Keep it easy to refresh and all that kind of stuff, so. Yeah. Alright. See if I have any kind of timer. Doesn't look like I do, so gonna go ahead and jump back over to Scorch real quick. Sorry, I'm just posting this, the link to my stream on Facebook. Give me 2 seconds here. Oh, that was the wrong vault. Okay. So I got quite a bit here. I think I'm gonna make some more pillars and more ceilings. 'Cause I think I'm gonna need some of those. So let's work on that real quick. Metal ceiling. Metal pillar. Alright. Oh hey, I got somebody on the stream. What's up? Today I'm gonna be renovating my water pin on Ragnarok. It's kind of junky. So what I'm doing right now is just getting stuff together for that. I'm gonna need a lot of metal pillars, a lot of ceilings. I have some walls made, stuff like that. I'm gonna take it all over to Ragnarok. No, what am I doing? I'm gonna take it all over to Ragnarok and kind of make my water pin look a little bit better. So, let's see. Okay, how many am I making here? That should probably do it, I would think. On the pillars. 'Cause I got like 100 and something, so I should have like 200 and some odd pillars. We'll start with that and see where we're at after we get done. And I'm probably gonna make probably be good with like 100 ceilings, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let's see what am I? What do I got there? 24. Okay. Oh shoot. 39. This is expansive. Okay, I need more cementing paste. Where is it at? Hey, what's up? Oh, pretty good, pretty good. So we still have we got Rexes for you. If you're not busy and you wanna come pick them up, I can give them to you now. I'm just making structures and stuff. Alright, yeah, if you add Jorynotjoey on PSN, I'll give you like our server details and all that, our coordinates. You can come here and just pick them up real quick. Okay. There we go. I think probably all we'll need is some like 100 ceilings for this build. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna start out with this much, and then if I need it, I'll go and get more. Or I'll come back and get more, whatever. No, that's no big deal. Let me get all the stuff over to my rag server so that I can get ready to build, and then I'll grab the or actually no, let me grab the Rexes and I'll meet you over there. Are you on Arch now or what? Okay. Yeah, just add me or message me, tell me your server number and your coordinates and all that, and I'll come drop them off. Yeah, I need to check these guys out. Forget about these guys. I mean, we were only raising them all day yesterday. getting kind of low. A little bit. Let me go see if we got any meat in these troughs. Oh, these guys are here too. What happened to these? Invisible saber-tooths. The arc is so weird. Alright, let me see what we got. Honestly, I could probably just move these guys all out here, outside. Why is this one bloody? Oh, for the floor? No, this isn't stone. It's just painted. It's all Adobe. So on scorched earth, you need Adobe to stay cool, because if you don't have Adobe, like, you'll just burn up. So everything here is Adobe. It's just painted. Stuck on each other or what? Lame. Can't get these guys to follow me out here. Might have to cryo him up. Get out of here. Go. Go on. Alright, give me just a couple minutes. Sorry, I'm trying to get these guys out here. And get them on this other trough. That way, I can just shut these troughs off and fill the other ones up. And I honestly completely forgot about these Rexes. Do we breed any birds? I mean, we have Argies, yeah. Yeah, we have, we've been working on Argies and stuff. think. Yep. Okay. These these guys will be done before too long. I just wanted to get them out here so that we didn't have a million things on trough in there. Or well, you know, it doesn't make sense because the only thing that was in there was 5 Rexes, so it doesn't make sense to run all those tech troughs. Matter of fact, just gonna cryo these 2 up as well. Shouldn't be wearing these tech pants too much. Oh man. Yeah. That's the other thing about Scorch. You gotta wear all your desert gear, or else you'll just use way too much water and food and stuff. Kinda sucks, but eh. Shut this thing off. Make sure nobody's in there, okay. Get some water real quick. Tech pants are weird. You gotta like weirdly maneuver yourself. Took my dogs out this morning for a walk and they're all tired now. They're big dudes, like they're a little bit, they put on a little bit of weight, so we're trying to like get them all thinned out. So I exercised them real good today. They're sleeping now. They're conked out. Usually around this time they're like running around and playing. Yeah, yeah. Alright, I'm out. I think I emptied them all out except for the spoiled meat. Yeah. Not bad. Alright, those guys should be good, I think, until they're raised. Oh, this one's already good. Oh, there's a lot of them that are already raised. Gonna have to go through here later and cryo up all the ones that are grown. Which they'll all be grown here before too long, so it doesn't matter, I guess. Probably be just a few more hours till they're all adults. Alright. Now, before I do that, I gotta run in here and grab your Rexes. These are all babies, by the way, so I mean, you'll have to raise them, but shouldn't be too hard. Rexes are easy. They're really easy. Even on regular troughs, they'd be super easy. Yeah. So, we got quite a few for you here too, so should get you started on a nice little boss team. There's a lot of them in here that are 30k health. It's a mixed bag though. We got some that are like 12k, and you know, they got 600 melee, or some have like, I think we might even have some 449s still kicking around somewhere in there. We just had a whole lot of Rexes, so we got a whole lot of stats in our line right now. We've been trying to kind of phase out the older generations, but there's still a lot of them kicking around. Grab some food and water. Put on some different clothes and stuff. Oh, that's the wrong vault. Oh man, where'd that... I'm sorry, I'm like losing my mind today. I don't know where anything's at or where I'm going. So just bear with me. Alright, grabbing all this. we had this vault. I made all of this armor, because for a while I used to actually host Alpha Manticore. We stopped playing the game for a while though. We just kind of refreshed and like, you know, fed our base and stuff like that and kept everything going for months. But now we're back into it, so I think I have a I guess I better bring a wyvern, shouldn't I? Two minutes. So let me check out your friend request and stuff real quick. Um, 376. Okay, cool. I'll be jumping over there in like a minute and a half or something like that. Your name sounds familiar for some reason. Like your PSN? Sounds familiar to me. Yeah. Are you on any of the Facebook groups or anything? Or you play any other games? No? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just seen you around on Ark. Okay, should be ready, I think. Yeah. Um, what's your coordinates and all that? Or you want to message me your coordinates? That way you're not giving away your base to anybody. I mean, there's not too many other people. Highlands? Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna upload all these dudes. That way, if anything weird happens, like if I spawn and get killed by a raptor, I don't lose all of them. Shouldn't be a problem, but you never know. Especially on Rag. Rag's weird. It's not as bad as Aberration though. I don't know if you've ever played on Ab before, but it can be pretty terrible. Matter of fact, all the maps are pretty laggy sometimes. Like I know Extinction when I only played when it first came out really, and I only go on there every now and then to like run drops or uh, hit um, hit light posts or whatever. Dumb. But I know Extinction was pretty freaking laggy. Like there was a server reset when I was playing on Extinction. It was like a server reset every 15-20 minutes, which is pretty dumb. I'm gonna try to spawn by blue and then see if I can fly over there. Try not to get destroyed by a theory, hopefully. Alright. I hate how it does that. It always used to scare me at first, like, for whatever reason, when you run to a new server that you don't have a tribe on, it'll show as an enemy tame when you throw it out of cryo. Super weird. Highlands is like past the volcano, right? Like, oh, let me load in, I guess. And then I'll look at the map. Oh, somebody's on a griffin right here. Jeez, finally. Alright. So, if you look at my pointer or whatever, I believe... Yeah, you're over that way. Over by where the sheep spawn at, right? That's the Highlands. If I remember right. I usually stay out in the desert. I don't come this far north. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna grab these guys out of the ob and then I'll be right over there. It's gonna take a minute. Yeah. What's up, Lucid Earl? Yeah, I'm dropping off some of these. These are our rejects from some breeding we were doing yesterday. We hatched about probably, I don't know, 120 Rexes. We raised, I don't know, maybe 40 of those, 30 or 40. And these are some of the ones that we didn't want to raise. So I'm actually dropping them off to Kid Lake right now. Oh yeah, what's up, man? I remember you. You used to live like right down the street from us on Scorch there. We're trying to get the 1200 melee. Ooh, what was that? What is that? Did I just delete these Rexes out of the ARC data? What happened? Oh man, I might be bringing you, okay, yeah, I don't know what button I pushed. I was trying to grab a Rex out of the ARC data, and I guess I accidentally pushed the refresh. Yeah, well, that's what we're trying to get. Earl is the 30K 1200 melee. So we're trying. We got a stud. Okay, thanks for timing out. Appreciate that. Um, but yeah, so we had a stud from a guy. Oh no, it's no problem. We got a bunch of females now um that have the at least like a couple of the stats. We're trying to get, cause I don't know if you noticed, but the way they bred those Rexes, they had super low food and oxygen and all the like useless stats that you don't use. So we were trying to get Rexes that have all those stats too, so that we can um, keep them under the level cap and stuff, and still have the good stats. So that's all we've been doing, is just like breeding those. But yeah, no, we don't need any eggs, but I appreciate it. Tired of raising Rexes, honestly. I like them, but we've raised so many Rexes. Yeah, yeah, we thought so. That's what, we at first we were just gonna go for the health and the melee, but then we started seeing them pop with like the 30k health and the 1200 melee, but they'd also have like 2200 stamina, and they'd have like 11,000 food, and they'd already be over level 400 at hatch, so you really can't do a whole lot with that. So we figured out, that the better ones had like the 195 oxygen and 3,000 food, um, and those were actually birthing at like below 370, and I think the mark is like 377 or 378 is where you want them to hatch at, because then you'll get like 71 levels, I believe it is. Mecca knows all the numbers. she's she's the big breeder in our tribe, so but I believe it's, you hatch them at 377 or 378, and then they'll have 71 levels you can put into them, and after you max them out, it'll be at 449. So you'll never touch that 450. You know. So if you do all that, if you get all those stats lined up, you know, you'll be able to optimize that Rex. These dudes are really smart, actually. Like, Stinnett. What else have we been raising? Oh, really? Oh, man. Somebody's base despawned or something. That's wild. Forgot about this volcano. Need to stay away from that. We've been raising Deinonychus. We've had some RGs out. We're trying to get to 1300 weight RGs right now. Raised a few otters. I'm working on sharks and frogs on rag. And I'm gonna be working on thylas Probably wolves, saber-tooths, maybe some rhinos. I don't know. It depends on how much time I have. Alright, Kid Lake A. What's your tribe name, man? Or where you want to meet at? Yeah, lighthouse, okay. Let this thing stop. Yeah. Yeah, it's lagging real bad right now. I'm gonna try to get some stamina. Oh man. Did you see that? I was landed and then it started flying again. Right? Okay, there. Finally we're recovering some stamina. Man. Alright. I'm gonna try to get out of here as fast as possible. Y'all are crazy over here. It's so hard to get milk. Yeah. I'm sure. I haven't messed around in the Scar this event. But yeah, I'm sure it's wild in the Scar right now. I think I'm going the right way. I think that's the lighthouse right there, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I thought so. Oh, somebody's got a cliff platform on it. That's funny. That you on that RG? Let's see if I can land somewhere. Okay. Alright. What's up? Here you go. I hope this is you. Or I'm just... Okay, yeah, that's you. I just dropped a whole bag full of Rexes, so I hope that's you. Alright, man. Have fun. Did people kill all the Giga spawns up here? I know it was kind of rare last I remember, but there used to be some Giga spawns up here. I'm surprised I didn't see even one. Yeah, that's no problem. I'm gonna head back to Scorch. Yeah, it looks like it. I didn't even see any sheep. Usually you see a few of them up here. Yeah, me too, man. Yeah, I mean, you have to live in the desert on rag. If you don't, you get into some craziness. These people are building all over. That's awesome, Earl. Man, I need to get back into raising some roos. I haven't raised roos in the longest. It's that was like the first thing that I raised was a roo. Ooh, I better get away from the I bet, man. Yeah. We don't go we don't go too wild with the breeding. Um I try to keep us from going too wild with the breeding because we have in the past. We went wild with the Gigas and the Rexes on these events, and man, yeah, it's like you don't get any sleep, you know? So yeah, we're trying to cut down. Mecca's really into the chibis. The last few events that have had the chibis, we've been getting those pretty heavy. This event, she's got like, last night she put like 20 dodos in a little box, and she was just farming eggs. She probably has a vault full of eggs over there. The little Easter egg deals. She probably got a vault full of them. Yeah, she had fun with it though. Oh, look at that Rex. Is that somebody walking their Rex, or is that just a Rex being a Rex? Like, is it wild? That's nice. There you go, Kid Lakey. There's you another Rex. I mean, it's low level, but I would take it for colors. There's your coordinates right there. What is that? I can't see it. 15.6, 48.3. You know, it's over by Pelican Bay. I used to have a base over here on Primitive Plus because I played Primitive Plus for a while. Oh, dude, she's got all the chibis, Earl. She's got all of them, man. Like, she's got a few Titans, Gigas. She got a few Reapers. She got the Bloodstalker. Last night she got a Phoenix. Phoenix chibi. And she was super excited about that. And it was beautiful looking Phoenix chibi too. It was like white, like glowy white, and had like little fire tip wings. Wing tips, I guess you call them. Tip wings. But yeah, we don't need any more chibis, man. We got like a vault, probably a vault and a half full of chibis that I don't even know what we're gonna do with. She loves getting those things. Oh, the last event where it was fishing, I went with her and that was pretty cool. It was pretty relaxing. That's cool. Pink Titan. That's pretty neat. I don't even know what half of ours are. Honestly, we just throw them in a vault. We've been throwing them in a vault. After the event's over with, I think we're gonna go through the vault and see what all we have. We still haven't gotten a wyvern though. A wyvern chibi, have you gotten one? Or have either of you gotten a wyvern chibi? No. Yeah, they're pretty rare. The wyvern chibis, I don't know. I don't know if they added magmasaurs or not. Yeah, well, you know what? I believe there are. Because I think I saw some people on the Facebook groups talking about them. So I think there are some. Everybody's big thing right now is the bunny chibi. Look at this parasaur. It's a pretty nice looking parasaur. I like the orange lines on the belly there. That's pretty cool. Literally, those are all cool colors. Like, if you look at the... Never mind. That was like a painting joke, I guess. But yeah, everybody's thing is what do you call it? The bunny chibi right now. Everybody's trying to get that. I'm surprised nobody's built right here. I mean, you got this little hut here, but like, looks like somebody's little noob hut. Somebody just started. Got somebody's Mosa. On our server, a guy's got a whole base built right here. He's got a water pen with like I think he raises squids in there, and he's got oh, this might be the noob right here. He doesn't know we're here. still doesn't see us. Yeah, he's off. I don't know what he's doing. Just grabbing the boxes, I guess. Sure, man. Send me some screenshots of what you got. I'd probably be interested. I think RGs, we got all different colors. I don't even know what all we got, but like the owls, I think we just got white, and then we have red, white, and blue, and we have I think we got like some green and orange, like green with orange bellies, something like that. And I think we got a purple one somewhere in there. I'm gonna have to pull them out and see. And then I know on the theories we just have like cyan. So yeah, send me some screenshots of what you got and I'll check them out for sure. I haven't looked at your group in a while. Are people still posting in there? Is it going pretty good? Okay, I think my timers are off now. Yep. Alright, I'm sitting kind of far away from the TV and I'm blind, so can't really see, making sure the timers are off and all that. Yeah, we've been on a little bit of a break from Ark for a while. This is the most I've played in probably, I don't know, 6 months, to be honest with you. We've just been refreshing. Sorry. we just got a house and we've been messing around with it and fixing it up and moving. We're still trying to get stuff put away and all that kind of stuff. And just gotta, when we moved out here, I got a job out here and just been busy with that. And I've been playing a lot of Grand Theft Auto the last couple months and Fallout, stuff like that. But I haven't been trading or anything really. We've talked about starting to sell some clones again. We got some gotchas. Yeah. But yeah, we got some gotchas and stuff. I wanted to get cloning. Probably, I know I got some drakes I want to clone if people were interested in them. Nice. Man, the other day, I spun that freaking wheel. I've been trying to get the Deluxo too. I spun that freaking wheel and, it started to slow down, like to where I thought it was gonna land on it. So I was like, yeah, man, this is awesome. I'm gonna get this freaking Deluxo. And then it like got to the thing and then just slowly clicked over to the it was like 50k or something like that, and I got 50k or something. So mad. No, I haven't tried the glitch out yet. I've read about it where you well, no, I did try it once because I got the Vagrant that way. Um, where you talking about the one where you count for 4 seconds or whatever, and then you like uh, push down on the stick? Oh, the one where you just close the app, yeah. Supposedly, and I think it's true because I've done it once, and people on Reddit have been talking about it. Basically, um, oh, okay. Yeah, basically you spin it and then you count 4 seconds, and you just start clicking down on the left stick over and over and over again. And if it, well, I messed it up. So you gotta make sure the wheel starts at the clothing one, the one that gives you clothes. So when you walk up to it, the arrow should be pointing at the clothes. And if it's not pointing at clothes, then you gotta find a new session. But then if it's pointing at the clothes, you spin the wheel and then wait 4 seconds and then start pushing down on the left stick like you do when you spin it. You just do that repeatedly, and you should be able to get the get whatever car it is. I'm gonna make, guess I'm gonna make 3 more ceilings. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people say it works. I've tried it once, and I believe I ended up getting the car because of it. But I mean, I guess you never know. It could be like a placebo effect or whatever. Occasionally I'll go in there and I'll play like the horse races or whatever. Occasionally. Oh man, I forgot my stupid tech pants. But yeah, I've won probably a few $100,000 off the horse racing. I play the slots and blackjack whenever I'm bored. Yeah, yeah, I play the blackjack. It's pretty cool. I don't know. I grew up playing blackjack though. I've been playing blackjack since I was like a kid. So you know, every now and then it's kind of fun just to mess around. Most of what I do is on Grand Theft Auto is I throw that guy out. I do a lot of import export with the vehicle garage or whatever, the vehicle warehouse. If you play them with more than one person, it's fun because I see. I didn't know you could actually play like with other people and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. Like you can see other people's cards, like what they have and whatever. Dang it. Okay, see, I don't want to do this. I don't want to throw them too far to where I can't whip them up. Alright. Anything else? Maybe take one of these vaults. I'll come back and get electrical stuff later. I'll take 2 of them. I think that's everything that I need. I think it'll be a good start anyway. So what I'm doing, I'm gonna go over to Rag and redo my water pen over there. Like a few months ago, I put down a little quick water pen just to be able to raise the Tuso in. And it's pretty cool. It's worked out so far. I've raised frogs and stuff in it. I like to raise frogs. I don't know, it's really crappy looking and I just want to redo it, make it look a little bit better. So that's part of what I'm going to be doing today. And then after I get done with that, I'm going to be raising some sharks and some frogs. Probably go over there and tame some stuff too. I got a bunch of kibble and junk over there. I've been trying to get event stuff. Got a really awesome looking shark the other night. Yeah, that's pretty much all I use Rag for is just doing water tames and stuff, raising water tames, taming stuff too. Oh, come on. You're not gonna let me? Let me have the stupid pants. Oh well, whatever. It's starting to storm out here. It's lightning and everything else. Yeah, I want to get some bassies. I like my squid, but I want to try to tame some bassies. I like them a lot better. The only thing nice about the squid is being able to, like, dive deeper under the water, stuff like that. But I don't know, the squid, maybe I'm just not used to it, but like the way the arms are and everything and the way it moves, I I have trouble with it because, like, I'll get it turned around and, you know, I'll be fighting like 5 sharks or something. I'll get it turned around and, you know, start swiping at the sharks, and they'll end up crowding me up and getting to where I can't hit them. So I don't know, maybe I just need more practice with the squid, but like I never had that problem on a bassie. You know, with a bassie you just keep freaking chomping and you'll murder every shark in the water. Yeah, I guess the idea is to, with the squid, is to get far enough away from them to where they're like at the tip of the thing's tentacles and just swipe that way, and just kind of keep them at arm's length like that. That's the only thing I found. But it's still hard to maneuver because, you know, when you start to hit, the thing turns around on you, like opposite of the way you were swimming. So when you want to hit something, I guess you got to remember that it's going opposite of whatever way you were pointing before. And then when you start swimming, it turns back around, you know. So it's kind of weird to try to maneuver it, I guess. Okay, you sending me screenshots? Let me look. Oh wow, you got like every color owl, don't you? I like those the cyan with the purple or magenta, I guess it is, belly. Those look cool. You probably grab a couple of eggs off of you of those if you got them. And just let me know how much you want for them or whatever. Oh really? I mean, I could give it back, you know. I can take it and breed it with all my females and give it back. Alright, man. I mean, it's up to you. I can, you know, I'm really just interested in that magenta and cyan. Um, yeah, I'll take the male for a little while and make some eggs, and then I can give it back to you. I think we got the same theories, though. I got the same deal with the magenta top and the cyan bottoms on the theories. Those are pretty common for the theories, I think. You got some good megatheriums. I see those over there in the corner. Hope that's the right place. Yeah, I've been looking for some good megatheriums. Might breed those up. I think it'd be fun to breed those up and run spider boss on the island. We've only ever run the island bosses once, just to get the Ingrams. I think it'd be cool to host it. I think it's fun to host the bosses. We were hosting Manticore for a while, and that was pretty fun. It's a lot of work, though. It's kind of hectic. That's what I learned. Like, it gets hectic when you're trying to manage everybody and all their stuff. And I think I'm gonna throw this vault down right here. Requires placement on floor. I think it's because I haven't loaded in yet. I hope it is. Otherwise I just screwed myself. I got a bunch of metal stuff. Okay. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm just gonna throw this dude down right here. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do, I'm basically gonna extend this platform out in both directions. Make a big square, pretty much the same size as what this pin is now. It's kind of small, but and I don't really like the way I placed the gates. I kind of screwed that all up when I placed them. It's all messed up, so just gonna pretty much run ceilings around in a square and lag. Keep the pillars tight to where no sharks or anything can get through, and call it a day. Sending me more screenshots. Oh, nice. Those are some nice megatheriums, man. Heck yeah. That's awesome. Let me know what you want for some babies of those. If I could get a pair of babies, that'd be cool. Alright, I'll start off. Like 50 of each, I guess. Try not to screw this build up too much. Might end up needing more pillars than what I have. I don't know. Oh, come on. I know it's not lagging. Oh, that was weird, but okay. I guess that'll work. Did that screw up the top though? I don't like it when there's like a big freaking pillar sticking out through the... I mean, these things are okay. I don't... Like, I know you can... There's ways you can, like, kind of keep those from coming up, but I don't feel like doing that. So... we're just gonna do it ugly. Yeah, man, I'll message you about those Megatheriums later. Dang it. Oh, what the heck. Oh, really? You guys seeing this? Freaking ridiculous. The building on this game is so aggravating sometimes, I swear. Jeez. It'll do it eventually. Eventually. There we go. Freaking finally. See, this is why it takes you 3 hours to build anything. Oh, I might die. I'm running out of stamina. I think I'm gonna do two more ceilings over, and then bring it over that way. You got a decent sized area right here, at least for my uses. Like, I don't really raise a whole lot of water tames, but this is where it gets aggravating when you try to make it pretty too, because it doesn't want to snap. Oh. Let me see if I can try to make it pretty. It's kind of a pain, to be honest with you. So that's the way you do it there. You snap, you get that snap point. I don't know if you saw that, but you get that snap point. Oh shoot. Oh, it's still messed it up. Okay. Stupid game. Let me see if I can do it going this way. Maybe. Maybe, I don't know, do I want to go out further with it? Obstructed. No, I think once I get it squared off, it'll be a good sized area for raising. So I think I'm just gonna continue the way I'm going. Okay, so let me try it this way. Oh, what? Okay. That's still not gonna do it. It's still gonna be poking out. I forget how you do it. There's a way to, like, maybe it's, let's see how many of these I can pick up, or if I can pick any up. Maybe that's how you do it, yeah. See if that did it. I don't think it did. Yeah, no. Still popping through. I'm gonna have to get rid of these gates. Come on, put the things in the thing. Lag, I think. Yeah, there we go. Freaking weird. I honestly don't know if I want to save any of this, so I might just drop it, to be honest with you. Kind of wasteful, but I don't really like building over here in stone anyway, if I can keep from it. So I'm just gonna knock these down, drop everything. I think that's how you do it, if I remember right. Or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe it's... So there's these snap points. I need to breathe. I don't think that did any good. What the heck? kidding me. Okay, finally. I need to go get some stuff. I need to go get my wyvern. Bring it over here. And my little Diplocalus. Oh, what the heck. Oh, what? This is the most fickle building system I've ever seen in a game. It really is. I don't know if that's going to be enough to keep out a manta. Might even need to do something like that. This might just take more pillars than I thought. I don't know. That's the main thing I want to keep out is the mantas and the sharks. I know it'll keep out a shark, but I don't know if it'll keep out a manta. I've seen pens built like this before though. I've seen quite a few of them, so I'd imagine they work pretty well. I guess if I wanted to get fancy, I could do like walls. Excuse me, walls on either the inside or the outside, but that would just make it too laggy, I feel like. I want to keep from doing that if I can. Oh, what the heck. This would probably be easier just to like make a line, maybe. Make a line of pillars. Oh, it doesn't want to snap. Okay, so there's a couple different ways when you get down into this water and you can't get a snap point like this. I learned there's a couple different tricks you can use. So, and it might mess up the snap points up here. I'm not sure. We'll see when we get to that point. But so basically, you take a ceiling and you should be able to put it on top of this one here. Think maybe not. I guess I'll have to put it here. Yeah, so you take a ceiling, take another ceiling, And oh. Bam, you got a snap point. Oh. That should be, it's a little bit higher, isn't it? Let me see if I can get that a little bit lower. Snap points are weird too, because you can sometimes, like, you can get a little snap point that's in the middle of where you're trying to get. I don't know how to describe that any other way. It's a tiny bit over. We won't worry about it. It'll look kind of messy, but oh well. And then I should be able to snap. Yeah. Oh dang, I'm out of stamina. I'm gonna go put this stuff away real quick and go get my wyvern and my what's the name? Diplocalus, that way I don't die down here like I'm about to. Should have just done that from the start. It'll be alright. A little bit of drowning never hurt nobody. See if I can get over there before I die. It's gonna be close. Oh. Ha. Oh. What? Good lord. I need to get in there and or get over there and shut the door, but I don't want to die. What an ordeal. Alright, I'm gonna run over here, bed hop over here, and grab some stuff real quick. Keep that from happening, that way I might even grab actual scuba gear for this trip. I know a guy that raises gigas big time. I don't know how much he'd sell them for. I could talk to him. We have, I think they were 565s. I can't remember. 565 melee. If you want some 565 melee. I mean, I can just give you those, some eggs. I mean, if you want the new stats, the whatever it is, the 6, I don't even know what they're up to now. I think it's like 6 something. For a giga? I mean, I don't know. I'd have to talk to Mecca and see if she even wants to sell any of our gigas. We don't really have too many, and the ones that we have we use for like drops and stuff. So um, I'd have to see if she wants to sell them. We usually either only give like eggs or um, babies to people when we do sell them or give them away. So I mean, most of these gigas will probably run, you know, like if I was to raise a giga for you, I'd probably, you know, I probably wouldn't do it for any less than like 6K poly. I mean, I can make you some eggs if you want some eggs. Yeah, that's no problem. But yeah, Earl, I can give you some 565 eggs if that's what you want. But if you're wanting those 645s, um, I know a guy that probably has them. I'll talk to him and see what his price is for them. All right, what was I gonna do? I was gonna get my wyvern and my Diplocalus or something. I think we only have a pair of the 565s. But if you, like I said, uh, are you looking for 645s, Earl? Like, are you specifically looking for the 645s? Sorry, there's like a delay on the chat, by the way, just to let you know. So if you chat something and I don't answer right away, that's why. Yeah, Kid Lake, this would be the best time to raise. Okay. Yeah, I can get you at least one 565. I believe it's 565 egg. I can get you at least one egg, I think. We have all different stats in our cryo fridges. We got, you know, I think even like the 300s and 400s. But yeah, when I'm done building this, I'll hit you up. Kind of want to go get some lunch, but I want to finish at least one side of this before I do. Alright, Kid Lake, I'll get you some eggs, man. I'll get you guys both some eggs. That's no problem. It's weird when you do that too, you get these different snap points. Oh, like I think that was the wrong one. I think that'll make it pretty. Let me see. I might just screw it up though. I think that screwed it up. Oh shoot. It's been a while since I've built anything. I'll add the what's the names later. I'm gonna go up here and see what it looks like. Yeah, that last one is a lot lower than the rest of them, I think. Oh no, well maybe it is. Yeah, there we go. Well, brick. I don't think that'll matter much. I'm not putting walls on it or anything, so screw it. That's how you make them pretty, I guess. Man, this is gonna take more than I wanted to spend. pick all these up before they... Well, shoot. Yeah, so that's how you get it to where it's... Oh. Where it's flush. I don't know if you guys knew it. You can build bridges like this too. If you... And I don't exactly remember how we did it. But pretty much if you take a line of pillars like this, say you started here, and you took ceilings and ran them all the way across this bottom. Put ramps on them on either side, and then you came up here directly above. You can run your ceilings across the top as long as like you have like one row of pillars. Say you have a corner row right here, you can leave all this open as long as you have a row of pillars down at the bottom, connected by ceilings. You can run ceilings over the top as far as you want, and then have another end, like a corner piece going all the way up like this, and capping it off, and then you can have the whole middle be open. And that's how you make like a real actual bridge that, you know, people can walk under, sail under, swim under, whatever. I used to have a pretty cool one on Primitive Plus, pretty cool little bridge. Dang it. Hopefully that's not going too low, yeah. Oh, come on. the aggravating thing about it is you gotta connect. It'll only let you go a certain ways with the snap points down here. Like if you notice, oh shoot. Yeah, it'll only let you go a certain length with the snap points before you gotta start adding ceilings. I don't know what the deal is with it. I just know it works pretty much like to connect them like this. Oh, come on. There we go. Shoot. Yeah, once I'm done doing this square, I'm gonna extend this out, I think, with foundations, hopefully, if I can, and maybe ceilings. I'm gonna build a little house up here where this generator and all this is. Yeah, RGs do suck. I've been there, man. We used to have to gather with RGs and silos and the whole nine, like we didn't get gigas for probably, I don't know, a year or so after we started playing. And it's super nice to have gigas. Dang it. Probably gonna need more ceilings than what I thought. Yeah, I played on small tribes. No, I get what you're saying. I played on small tribes before, and I like that a lot better than like regular official PvP. It seems a lot better to me, but I always played solo for the most part. Um, I've known some big PvP guys, but for the most part, I just like PvE just for the same reason. It's super chilled out, and you can build whatever you want and not have to worry about it. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough in PvP. Oh, what the heck? It's tough in PvP. That's for sure. Oh, shoot. Yeah, so you're not gonna be playing anymore on PvP. Oh shoot. On PvP. Yeah, the lag does suck. That's true. Yeah, it takes some time. A little bit of time to build up, but that's why I ran solo on PvP, was just because like I know I'm gonna lose stuff. I know I'm gonna lose everything probably. I mean there was times when I played on official, like I'd lose, I'd gather everything and knowing I was gonna lose it, like as soon as I logged off, and I would, I'd get my stuff raided all the time. But that's part of the fun of it, especially like on small tribes. It's really nice because of the boosted rates. I think it's like 3 times everything all the time. So um, that's why with small tribes, it's just like you jump on, and if you got raided or whatever that night, usually I'd just tame a raptor and I'd run around on raptors in PvP with people, because of uh, that pin thing they do now. It's really fun. Or I'd just cruise around on a wingsuit and just hack people's doors open, take their stuff, and use it to build myself up. Um, I probably wasn't all that successful at PvP, but I thought it was fun on small tribes at least. Man. And I feel like you get less of the kind of people on small tribes that'd, just chill around the noob areas and hunt noobs. That was the least fun part of PvP for me, was just trying to start out and your fresh spawn and you don't really have anything, and you get like, you know, a bow and arrow or something, and then some dude comes by with some bolas and just beats you to death with a club. Like, that's the worst part of PvP right there. Yeah, you get a lot less of that kind of stuff on small tribes, I feel like. Did I mess that up? I think I messed it up. Yes, I did. I don't know how. Dang it. Get up there and snap. 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 Oh, dang it. Ah, what the heck. Yeah, but I don't blame you for making the switch. It's a lot more relaxing on PvE, I feel like. .428? Like a level 428? Or, I don't know what you're talking about. You talking about an RG? Or are you talking about Rexes? Oh, Rexes? Uh, yeah. Um, Usually what people do when they get too high of levels is um, they'll go out and find, like, you got a male, um, so go out and find like a level 15 female and tame it, and breed it with that to try to bring the stats down. A lot of people actually, what they'll do, and you can do it too when you get your boss fights in, is if you get a cloner, you can take and clone that level 15 female and clone like 20 of them, because they're super cheap to clone when they're that low level, and then you just breed that high level male with that female until you get the stats that you want on a much lower level, because eventually, you know, you'll pick up some of the useless stats from the low level female, like your oxygen, your food, all that stuff, um, and you'll also get yeah, you'll also get the good stats from the male, you know. Yeah, I don't know if that makes sense. But basically the aim is to get the bad stats from the female, like the useless stats from your low level female, and then your good stats from your high level male. Oh, you didn't know you could clone stuff? You didn't know about cloners? Yeah, it's when you do, I think it's Alpha Dragon or Alpha Rag, uh, it gives you the Ingram for the cloner, and you can just, I mean, it takes a tech generator to power the cloner, and like it takes a certain amount of element shards to actually make a clone. So you put the shards in the cloner, and like, you know, for a level 15, say for a level 15, it might only be, you know, like uh 2,000 shards, or is that right? Yeah, like maybe 3,000 shards, which is uh 20 or 30 element. Um, yeah, you just put that in the cloner, you start it up, and it takes a certain amount of time depending on what level it is, and the cost of it also goes up with the level. So, I mean, a level 15 might cost you 20 element to clone, but you know, like once you get up to like level 200 and stuff like that, you know, you're talking about, you know, 100, 200 element to clone it. But yeah, there's cloners in there. They're pretty freaking cool. Basically, just makes an exact copy. Um, the only thing is it it gets rid of your imprints. So like, you get the tame, but you don't have the imprints or the stats from the imprint. No, it's like it's if you're just looking to breed, like if you're trying to get stats or whatever, colors, whatever, um, it's a lot easier to tame stuff. Um, Usually, what people clone is unbreedables. So like reapers, gotchas, wyverns, things like that. People clone those and sell them, sell the clones. Um, or like in the case of like gigas or rexes, I've seen people, you know, like I said, they'll tame like a level 15 or even, you know, like a level 5 female, and then if they have all the stats that they want on a male, they'll just clone. You know, I've seen people clone 100 of these level 5 females, and then just breed and breed and breed and breed with those low level females to get the stats that they want on a lower level, um, with Rexes, Gigas, or whatever. Because it's cheap to clone, and I mean, they're not looking for imprints or anything like that anyway, but mostly that's what people use it for, is either for selling the clones or just mass breeding stuff. Oh. Yeah, yeah. Either Alpha Dragon on the island or Alpha Ragnarok boss fight, because the Alpha Ragnarok actually has Manticore and the dragon, so you get the Ingrams from both boss fights doing it that way. I personally recommend doing Alpha Ragnarok because it's easier and it's cheaper. Um, the alpha dragon on the island is a lot stronger than the dragon that's in the Ragnarok boss fight. Uh, so you need some pretty. Most people do the alpha dragon on the island with like high level theories, and they'll get them to like 15k health and just pump the rest in melee. And you need a good ascendant blueprint, like 100+ armor blueprint for the saddles for those dudes, and a bunch of veggie cakes. Like, I don't know, I think people usually put like 20 or 30 veggie cakes per theory. And the reason why they do theories for Dragon on the Island is because his fire breath does, like, it's a percentage. I think it's like 20% of your health when you get hit by his fire. It takes away like 20%. Like, say if you were using a Rex or something, it would take 20% away per fire blast. But the fairies, they have a little bit of resistance to the fire blast. Like, I don't know what it is, but they have a little bit extra protection from the fire. And another big plus with the fairies is they automatically eat the veggie cakes that are in their inventory, and it heals them for I don't know, I think it's like up to 2,000 health per cake. And they automatically eat them when they're down to like 40% of their health or something like that. I don't remember all the different numbers and stuff, but suffice it to say, if you're running Dragon on the Island, you need some pretty good theories, you need a good blueprint, you need, you know, to have some good veggie cakes and all that. Whereas with Ragnarok, you can actually just run it with Rexes and a Yudi. A lot of people run level 55 Ragnarok. I don't think it gets you that much. I think it maybe gets you, let me see, that'd be the Gamma, I think, Ragnarok. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. Oh man. So for Ragnarok, I know level 70, level 70 is for the Gamma, and that's like the low level boss. Let me see about the dragon on the island. They might have changed it now that I think about it. Oh, the level 55, yeah, the Gamma Dragon. Let's see, that gets you Tech Behemoth Gateway, Tech Megalodon Saddle, Tech Tapihara Saddle, Tech Leggings, and Tech Replicator. Let me look at the Manticore one, because I know they changed it a while back and they gave you more stuff. I'm thinking maybe they give you it's either the cloner or the teleporter that you get with Manticore, now Alpha Manticore. So, but too. Oh shoot, I still have my scuba gear on. Just breaking my scuba gear for no reason. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, they actually did change it to where you can get the cloner with Alpha Manticore. So you gotta be level, and that's a much easier fight. You gotta be level 95 for the Alpha Manticore though. Um, so actually, if it was me and if you were just going for the cloner, I would go um, Alpha Manticore because it gives you a lot of good stuff actually. But you should do eventually you should do at least Beta Ragnarok, I think, because that gives you the transmitter, and the transmitter is actually the most useful piece of tech in the game, if you ask me. Like it's basically an obelisk sitting in your yard, uh, to where you can hop servers just from your yard without having to go to a drop or go to an obelisk. Um, it's way more useful on Aberration too because you know all the drops are super random, uh, and it's hard to find drops. It's hard to get out of Aberration actually without a transmitter. Um, anyway, yeah, you should do at least Beta. I think it's Beta Ragnarok, or maybe it's Alpha Ragnarok that gives you the transmitter. Um, but yeah, Alpha Manticore gives you the cloning chamber, the dedicated storage, the force field, like the whole freaking, almost the whole freaking tech suit, tech generator, replicator, tech rifle, shield, teleporter, and tech troughs. So, um, actually, yeah, the Manticore would be a lot better fight to do. But I mean, if you were wanting to get it all at the same time, Alpha Ragnarok's the way to go. And Alpha Ragnarok is level. Let me look it up. Sorry if I'm like talking too much or repeating myself. I don't know. I'm kind of scatterbrained right now. Um, Trying to look up the level you need for Alpha Ragnarok. Yeah, most people will bring and you're still gonna need a good saddle for Alpha Rag. You're gonna still need a good saddle blueprint or somebody to make you some good 100+ armor saddles for Alpha Rag because it's not easy either. But and honestly, if it was me, and what we did actually was when we went for Alpha Rag, we paid somebody. If you go on Facebook and find these trading groups, you can find people that they sell seats on boss fights. Like they host boss fights, and you know we paid 4K poly per seat for our Alpha Rags. So, and it's well worth it because you get everything that Alpha Dragon gives and everything that Alpha Manticore gives. which is a lot. Like, that's pretty much all the tech you'll need. Um, Pretty much all the tech in the game, really. Jeez. Um, so if it was me, rather than, spending all the resources to craft all the Rex saddles, which are pretty expensive, raising all the Rexes, you're gonna need a pig probably, so you gotta find somebody that's got a good pig for healing. Finding a good Udi saddles, good pig saddles, and then plus, I think there's like freaking 10 different artifacts you have to get for Alpha Rag, and like a bunch of tributes that you have to get. So, I mean, rather than doing all that work, I personally I would much prefer to just pay 4K poly for a seat and sit on a Rex and chomp for 5 minutes, Like, it's worth it. It's a grind to get that much poly, but it's worth it. I'm still trying to find, for whatever reason, it's not pulling up what I want to know here. Yeah. Yeah, and then later, once you get built up enough, and you get all the tech you want, and um, for Rex saddles, the blueprints, the swamp cave on the island is actually a good, like, the place where you get those blueprints. There's drops in that cave. Um, a lot of people run that cave. If you have a good baryonyx, can people kill your tames? On PvE, no. So they technically no. So nah, unless they're kiting you or something like that, they can't kill your tames. I mean, if you see them pulling, if they got wyverns or something like that on them, or rock golems or whatever, that's what people do, is they kite, gigas, alphas, golems, whatever, to people's bases and kill their stuff or knock down their stuff. That's how people kill people on PvE. But just as far as directly killing your tames, no, people can't do that. Okay, so you gotta be level 90 to fight Alpha Ragnarok. Man, I think I'm gonna shut down the stream for a little bit and go grab something to eat. I was gonna keep it paused like I did yesterday, but I don't really want to do that. I think I don't know. It just doesn't seem like a good look, for people that might come in. And, they see it just sitting here, then they leave. So I'd rather just close it down and start up a new one later after I'm done eating. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, man, look on those. I don't know if you have Facebook, but there's communities on other sites as well. Reddit, I know, has a good trading community. for PvE, and there's a lot of traders on this game. That's the main thing, really, is just breeding and selling what you have. And there's a lot of people on those groups that run boss fights. If you get to level, I think it's level 90 for Alpha Manticore, I can run you through Alpha Manticore if you're wanting like the cloner and all that junk, but definitely highly suggest that you get Alpha Rag at some point. Yeah, of course. And you might think about getting some of the DLCs. I don't know how many DLC you have or what different ones, but I know a lot of these maps make it super easy to get element. Like the newer DLC maps, the bosses are a lot easier, a lot less expensive. We live on Scorch, so we run Manticore, and Manticore is a cakewalk. It's super easy. You can run. I mean, we run Rexes that are, you know, crappy by, like, if we tried to run our Rexes through Alpha Ragnarok, for example, everything would die because we don't have good saddles, we don't have, you know, amazing Rexes, we don't get 100% imprints on them or anything like that, but we still, like, I can run Alpha Manticore solo in about 5 minutes and get 190 element. So if I was farming element and wanted to do it easily, that's what I'd do. So, and then other than that, like Extinction, they're making it pretty easy. There's requirements though. You gotta have a good Giga, you gotta have a good Giga saddle, and you really have to have a group of people to run the drops and the veins, the element veins. But I mean, you can get thousands and thousands of element out of Extinction if you have the right setup. My buddy, he built an all tech base that he powers on tech generators, and he powers everything on his tech generators, and he just throws like 3,000 element in his generator and just lets it run. You know, it'll run for years off of that. So like it's crazy. Yeah, and there's no level requirements to run any of this stuff on Extinction either. It's just having, like I said, a good solid 100% imprinted to you Giga, and then a good saddle to put on it, like 100+ armor saddle. Anyway, I'm talking too much. I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna go get something to eat and chill out for a little bit, and then I'll probably be back on stream in, I don't know, between a half an hour to an hour, depending on how I feel. So I'll probably see you then. Later, man.